Hey, what's up everybody, Kim Donnie here, aka River Quick's Boys, with another Madden 17 career mode video for you guys. And last week I had my first interception along with 4 tackles. I'm planning to get another one, so let's go. And we're versus the Seahawks today, so let's get right into this. So we're starting out on defense first. That means we get ball second half, which I'm good with.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
And it's already intercepted. Not by me though. It's already intercepted by Alford on the first play of the game, giving our offense great field position. So the pass is knocked away, pass is dropped, 3rd and 10, pass is dropped, so we're just going to take the field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
So he throws it over the middle and gets a couple yards on the play.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Good throw, good catch.
So now 2nd and 6.
Drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into.
So I came up there and helped out with that tackle. They only got 1 yard.
Bring up a 3rd down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
Marcel Reese is fullback.
So the pass is incomplete, making it a 4th and 5, and they're going to have to punt it back to us.
Seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt.
So that's a big punt, but not in the end zone, so I'm going to turn it.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
So let's see what our offense can do on 1st and 10. We got a 14-yard reception. 1st and 10, negative 2-yard reception. 2nd and 12, an 8-yard reception. 3rd and 4, pass is knocked away, so we're just going to put it right back to them.
They start on the ground with rolls.
So they run the ball and get about 2 yards on the play, making it a 2nd and 8.
Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So they run it again.
They'll wind up losing 3.
They lost 3.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied.
So I'm back in man again.
Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
And it's intercepted.
It's a first-round pick, Keanu Neal.
That's the 2nd pick of the game, both by different people though. So on the 1st and 10, we have an 8-yard reception. 2nd and 2, 4-yard reception, rush. 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6, 6-yard rush. 3rd and 1, the pass is knocked away, so we're just going to take the field goal. I'm alright with that though. So the score is 6-0 now.
They get set to go back to work. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
So I came up there and helped with that tackle
is their only one of the game.
For a negative 2-yard rush, and that's my 10th tackle for loss on this season.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On 2nd down.
Another handoff. I don't think he even got back to the line of scrimmage, but we'll see. So they lose a yard, making it a 3rd and 13. No doubt a pass.
So far in this series, 3rd and 13. It's Wilson.
So he throws it, he's wide open, but he didn't get it back to the first down. So it's not enough for the first down, making it a 4th and 6, and they're going to punt it back to me.
But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
So I didn't even have to really return that. They already gave us great field position. So starting out with a 15-yard reception, then a 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6, then a 5-yard rush. 3rd and 1. There's a penalty against the defense. 1st and goal, a 5-yard rush. And 2nd and goal. We punch it in for a 2-yard rush with Devonta Freeman. And the extra point is good, so it's now 13-0.
Ready to come back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit.
So I'm guessing that's a negative 3 yards, and it is making it a 2nd and 13.
It gives you a better chance to do it right. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give him a little bit of help.
So he throws it under. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. But no, he lost another 3 yards on that play, making it a 3rd and 16. No doubt it's going to be a pass.
Really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play.
So he was almost sacked, but he got the ball off just before making it a 4th and 16. And I'm back here to return the punt again.
For them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Decent punt, in my opinion.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
So I might return this. I might go all the way with this. I am for my first punt return. I got my first punt return on the season for a 60-yard TD return. And that's our 2nd touchdown of the game, making it 19. Now it's 22-0.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
So they run the ball again, but he's tackled.
We always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran.
That's a loss of 3.
It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go.
So now they're trying a different formation.
Shake it off. Now Wilson on 2nd down, surveying the field.
So he just tosses it away, but I think that's holding on the offense for the flag. Maybe not, though. And I am correct, but I am not going to take the penalty. That's just how confident I feel in our defense and how we're playing right now. It's a 3-possession game, and they still have 0 points. So, trying to.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson finding time.
So we get sacked. So we get sacked on that play, and I'm gonna take a timeout. So it doesn't take us to the 2-minute warning, because I want our offense to have that 2-minute warning. So now it's a 4th and 20. That was a loss of 7. Decent kick again. So let's see if I can get 2 in a row. But I spun way too early, and I didn't take the block that my dude was giving me. So still 28-0, 1st and 10. That starts out with an 11-yard rush. 1st and 10, a 5-yard rush. 1st and 10, a 5-yard rush. And we turn the ball over.
They'll come out in the pistol.
No doubt a run. Oh, never mind.
Recovery. It's Wilson.
So he just tosses it away. He saw me trying to put pressure on the receiver that he was probably going to throw to.
And I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball,
so far we have had a lockdown defense. So let's see what's going to happen on 2nd and 10.
Before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Wilson.
So he throws it across the middle, but he overshoots him. He was off balance, making that a 3rd and 10. They have to throw it this play. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were throwing long. Nope, they actually run it. But still, that's no gain. Gonna take another timeout. Because maybe our offense can score again. Or I can return this thing.
Here's John Ryan now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg.
So a horrible punt. I'm just going to let that go away. That's still back in their own territory. So I'm just going to let our offense do what they do. Starting off with a 27-yard reception. 1st and 10. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Pass is knocked away. 3rd and 10. It's a 6-yard reception. So we're just going to take the field goal. But I'm alright with that. I'm alright. Making it past a 3-possession game.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it.
So he only gets a couple yards on that one.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
So he throws it over the middle for not much of a gain, but still.
It sets up a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary...
So he overshoots the dude that I was guarding. I'm glad about that. That pretty much saved me right there. So it's a 4th and 6 with only 34 seconds left.
He read that. As soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And possession.
So I only have 22 yards per return. Not too bad on my part. So now 26 seconds to 16 seconds left. 25-yard reception. Passes dropped. 13 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Passes dropped. 11 seconds. 2-yard reception. That brings us to halftime, but also an injured player on their defense. So they're punting it back to not me, but the other guy. But he takes a knee in the end zone. So let's see what our offense is going to do. Start out with a 2-yard rush, then a 4-yard rush, then a 4-yard rush. Now it's 1st and 10, 10-yard rush. 2nd and 1, 4-yard rush. 1st and 10, 3-yard rush. 2nd and 7, 19-yard reception. 1st and 10, a 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6, 3-yard rush. 3rd and 3, 7-yard rush. 1st and 10, 4-yard rush. Another injured player on the field. 4-yard rush. 3rd and 1, a 4-yard reception. 1st and 1, a touchdown. And the extra point is good, making it 30-0. It is now over a 4-touchdown possession game.
They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they just...
So I wasn't covering my guy that much. He cut in. Even though I'm in the 90s in man coverage, supposedly he caught that, but still. Should be prepared for anything. So they got a 1st and 10. So he gets sacked right after that, making it 2nd and 17, loss of 7 on the play.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So he throws it. So he throws it out a lot by the 40 for only a gain of sorry, for a gain of about 8, making it a 3rd and 9.
I feel your pain. I felt Jimmy's when it happened. Now mine didn't happen quite the same way.
And he shook off my sack, and it's caught. I probably should have freaking used my hit stick, but I didn't. I tried to go aggressive, and he shook me right off.
I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press.
So he tries to truck him, but he's still held up. Only a few yards on the game, making it 2nd and 3.
There, I think will pay off for them. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Really.
So they run it again, but he's stuffed up by his own man, and then eventually tackled, making it 3rd and 3.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here.
So I'm guessing this is probably going to be probably going to be a pass, and I'm right. But he couldn't get the ball off in time, so they're just going to take the field goal, making it only 3-30.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on.
So they're putting it back to me. This could turn out to be a big.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good
But
shape
no, I'm
as they get
tackled.
past the 30.
So let's see what our offense can do. 1st and 10, we start out with a 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6, a 5-yard rush. 3rd and 1, a 5-yard rush. 1st and 10, 1-yard reception. 2nd and 9, penalty against us. 2nd and 14, a 5-yard rush. 3rd and 9, 3-yard rush. We're just gonna punt him back to them. I have no problem with that.
To march out of the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
So he's throwing it over, but it's in the coverage, but he catches it somehow. And he could go all the way, but no.
Deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle.
So 1st and goal.
6 yards.
I'm still in the game somehow. I thought I would be taken out. So they're gonna try and run it in, but it doesn't work. So that's a 2nd and goal.
Back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays.
So yet again, he's held up. I'm thinking this one's going to be pass, though. This one is going to be pass, I'm thinking.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right.
So he's sacked for making it 4th and goal. I'm guessing they're going to go for it, though. But nope, they're just going to take the field goal. I'm fine with that.
Lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
So we recover the ball, though, giving our offense great field position. 1st and 10, we have a 6-yard rush. 2nd and 4, we have a 5-yard rush. 2nd and 4, we have a 5-yard rush. Oh, it just reset that for some reason. 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6, a 5-yard rush. 3rd and 1, 5-yard rush. 1st and 10, and we take it out, run the clock out, 30-6. I have my first punt return. I'm happy about that, but still only one interception. Hopefully that's gonna change. I hope you guys like this video. Show it to your friends, and turn in to me later for my eighth video on Watch Dogs 2. Sorry I haven't made one in so long. I've just been busy, but I hope you guys like this video. We're gonna walk out of here with the win. So peace, everybody. Thanks for watching.
I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.